Okay, so the last thing we did in class that was working with the first and the second conditional. Working with the executive finish is the first. Do you remember?
Yes,
Yes,
the first and the second part.
Okay, perfect. So then let's go. I'll have to turn off my camera so I can hear you well, because it's like every time that I have it like that, open, I mean, well, on the camera on, it's like I start having some issues with the sign up. Okay, well, let's go then and check. Let's just start because it's time. And let's go to the first and the second conditional exercise 1 and 2. So it says, decide if the following sentences are possible, impossible, or unlikely. Then form a question to ask partner using the sentence. Remember, this is based on your opinion, right? Remember? Okay, so let's go to the, oh, I think that the first one we already checked it. Did we? Yes, right? So it was just the second part, the one that was pending to check.
Yes.
Am I right with
This was
this?
the second part.
Okay, perfect. Very good. Okay, so then let's go to the second part. Jose, can you help me? Well, can you help me with letter A, please?
Okay, let me open this exercise.
Okay.
I did is in what lesson?
Mm-hmm.
8 is the environment.
9-3.
Is in
Grammar.
9-3 is in grammar.
Yes.
Let me see. The weather. Let me open. Okay. I almost. I am with yours. Okay. I'm ready. What did you ask?
Letter A, please.
Okay. You never eat shellfish because you are allergic to it. I put, if I eat that, I will get sick.
Yeah, because it's possible, right? Very good. Okay.
Totally possible.
Susana, letter B, please.
Okay. You often see Jack after school. A friend of yours wants to talk to him. If I see him, I ask him to text you.
Yes, because it says in here that you often see him, so it's also possible, right? Very good. Yes. Letter C. Isela, please.
Yes. You expected it to rain after school. Because of this, you have brought an umbrella to the school today. If it rained after school, I wouldn't get wet.
Okay, because it says that you are just expecting, right? I mean, it's nothing that, I mean, and remember, guys, this is according to you. If you had the first one that it's possible and etc., it's good. But if it was just your idea, I mean, if you thought because of whatever that it was going to rain, but nobody told you that there were like possibilities, so then it's letter, well, the second option, right? Okay, thank you. Alondra, letter D, please.
Yes. You don't have very comfortable shoes, so you are not going to go for a long walk. If I went for a long walk, my feet will get sore.
Okay, very good. So it means that you are imagining what will happen. That's why you won't do it, right? Okay. Jose, letter E, please.
Letter E, and you don't expect your friend to lose his laptop. What will you do if you lose your laptop?
Okay. Remember, again, I repeat, you are aware to you are allowed to choose any option, right? It depends on the way you perceive context. I mean,
I put the second, teacher.
You put the second?
Yes,
okay.
sorry. Okay. I put the second. It is, what would you do if you lost your laptop?
Okay, thank you. Letter F, Susana, please.
Okay. Letter Eighth, your roommate takes long showers and always use up all the hot water. I will take a shower after you if there were any hot water.
Okay. Letter G.
Is
Isela.
correct, teacher?
Yes, I mean it's what I said. I mean, it depends on you how you perceive these contexts. Because, for example, it says your roommate takes long showers.
Sí, yeah.
Like a fact, right? And always uses up all the hot water. So in the
Mhm.
first one, if you chose the first one, it's like you are saying, okay, if there is hot water, I will take a shower. You are deciding that. I mean, you're saying that is what's going to happen. If there's hot water, I will take a shower. And in the second example, you're just imagining because you already know that your roommate always takes all the hot water and that. Do you get me?
Okay, yeah, I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. What's next? Isela, please, letter G.
You often go out for dinner on Wednesday evenings because Wednesdays are busy days for you. If I went out for dinner tonight, I get Thai food.
Very good. Huh? So in this context, it means that you are not going there, but you're just imagining because maybe you're hungry and you are in the mood of having that type of food, right? Okay, Alondra, H, please.
Your friend has been lied to by her boyfriend many times. Will you break up with him if he lies to you again?
Can you repeat it, please?
Will you break up with him if he lies to you again?
Very good. Okay, thank you. And the last one, Jose, please.
Okay, let me see. Somebody asked you where the train station is. If you turn left at the traffic light, you will see the station.
Okay, very good. Now it says in here, complete the sentences with the correct form, and it is the very last one. So you are going to check that you have half of the sentence, answer, right? For example, the first one, we have the part of the will, which means that if it is with will, it means that we're using the second condition. Also, it means that here is going to be in past tense. So like that, you are going to check each of the sentences we have in here, and you are going to decide if you're going to use them in present simple or past. Okay?
Okay.
Please work with this and tell me when you've done. Ready, guys?
No,
Yes,
teacher.
Somebody said no?
Yes, I'm saying.
Okay. I'll give you 2 more minutes.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go and check the answers. In case you still working on this, we can help each other. So let's go to letter A. Alondra, can you help me, please?
Yes. I will understand English more if I study it harder.
If I studied harder, very good. If I study harder. Letter B, Jose, please.
Okay, letter B. She wouldn't do that if it was dangerous.
If it was dangerous. Okay, very good. If it was or if it were, because remember that the second conditional where fits for every single subject.
Both
right?
are correct.
Yes, well, yes, but remember that it's more accurate to use where. But was is not that it's incorrect. It is also, let's say, acceptable, but it's more accurate to use where. Okay?
What is more common? Where?
Let's say that grammatically, and if you want to speak a correct English, where? But in a colloquial way, it will be was.
Oh, okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Letter C. Susana, please.
Sorry. Letter D, right?
C.
C. Will you call me if your plans changed?
Change, right? It stays the same way. Very
Yes.
good. Okay, Isela, D, please.
They will come if they have time.
Very good. They will come. Letter E. Alondra.
If I can improve my English, I will go to an English university.
I will go. Very good. Letter F. Jose, please.
We wouldn't enjoy ourselves if we weren't healthy.
Weren't healthy. Very good. Letter G. Susana, please.
What would you happen if press this button?
Pressed. Very good. Letter H. Isela, please.
They will be able to help you if you explain it.
They will be able to. Very good. And letter I.
Sorry, if I put will be able.
But it's the second conditional because here we have the past tense.
Okay.
Okay. Letter I, Alondra.
He will then go to the party if he doesn't like you.
Wouldn't go to the party.
Wouldn't,
So if he,
um,
second conditional, past tense,
don't like you.
past,
Didn't like you.
didn't like you. Okay. Jose, please again, letter J.
Yeah. She won't buy a coffee if there is a long lineup.
Very good. She won't buy. And letter K, Susanna, please.
That computer will be more expressive. It is had more memory.
Will be. Very good.
If I put in this example, could.
Yeah, it's also correct.
Okay.
Cool or cool.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Well, how do you feel, guys, with the first and the second conditional?
Fine.
Are very confused.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, tell me, let me know why. I mean, what is that part that confuses you?
I don't know. Maybe I confuse where use the past tense.
Okay, but
And-
you understand when to use each one of them?
Yes.
Okay, so then it's a matter of practice. It's not that you don't get it, right? It's just like
Yes.
that you don't forget. Okay.
Exactly.
So here I have two examples. Remember, whenever you have will, you are going to use present tense with if. And whenever you use would, you are going to use past tense with if. Keep it in mind.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You can make like a note. Not only mental note, you can also actually make a note. So you
Yes.
can. Okay. Well, that was the end of the unit 9. And now we are going to go to the unit 10. So I will be, please, if you go, guys, please do the unit 10. And now we're going to check the objectives and sequence of this unit. And during this unit, which has for name travel, we are going to be discussing everything that is related to trips, right? And in grammar, we are going to work with models of certainty. Starting right now with the first one, okay? But before we go to the, please,
Unit 10? Unit 10?
unit
Which part?
introduction, discussion, unit.
Objectives and sequence.
Okay, so let's wait for it to load in a second.
Travel.
It's a speaking. So it says in here.
Okay.
It's for
Okay.
4 students. So I'm going to divide you. Here we have the questions. I'm going to divide you into teams of 2, okay, in pairs. You will work in pairs here. I mean, you can be a student 1 and student 3, and then the other can be student 2 and student 4. So you'll discuss these questions, okay?
Okay.
Let me make the groups. Okay, so here we go. I'll make the groups. Please join the meeting and discuss these questions, okay?
Teacher, only the questions of student 1?
No, one is going to be one student 1 and a student 3, and the other is going to be student 2 and a student 4.
Okay.
Okay. So now you are able to go to the groups. Isela, accept the invitation you have somewhere. Okay, there you go. Okay, welcome girls. We're gonna wait for the guys, okay, for Jose and Susana to continue.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, well, the guys, Susana and Jose come back. Tell me, what did you talk about? What did you discuss?
What the places we like to visit?
You would like to visit, okay? And what are those places?
But I asked Isela and she tell me to Colombia and Colombia. Yes.
Okay, that she wants to visit Colombia. What about Alondra Isela? What did she tell you?
She told me that she preferred travel in a group and have relaxing holidays, and she she went to United States for 5 times.
Okay, great. Okay, so we'll have to wait for the guys because you already shared with me about this. I don't know, is there something that you would like to talk about while we wait for them? Not
Sure,
really?
I have a question. It isn't about the class.
Okay, go ahead.
what do you recommend to practice English after class? I don't know.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna tell you a little story of mine. Actually, yesterday I found some videos of myself when I started speaking English. That was around probably 10 years ago. And I was seeing myself and I was like, oh my God, I have improved. I have improved. So it's very possible. So I can tell you that probably the things that helped me the most to me, I mean, in that word for me was listening to music. I mean, choose songs that you actually like, that you know that you will like to learn the lyrics so you can sing them. And like that, I mean, take a karaoke afternoon, or every time you're in the car or somewhere, you can read the lyrics of the songs. You can try to memorize them and practice them and practice them and practice, and watch movies or series or whatever you watch on TV in English. You can start with subtitles in English. I don't at this level that you have, and I'm pretty sure that you can understand English subtitles, I recommend you more to work with, or to watch whatever you're gonna watch with English, with subtitles in English. Because if you choose subtitles in Spanish, you will read and you will probably kind of skip some parts because you're reading, or you won't like retain that much vocabulary as if you were reading subtitles in English. So everything you can do it in English. I'm talking about music, movies, books, and don't get that stressed with the grammar, because for example, here we do work with grammar. I mean, once we are learning English as adults, we must know about the basic rules, but it's not that I want you to like actually I don't know, like get crazy because you forgot about a grammar rule or something like that, because it's more of practice. Definitely it's more of practice. And once you are learning and acquiring more the language, talking about vocabulary and that, you will be getting or understanding easier the rules, grammar rules.
Okay, thank you, teacher. And did you think I can read a book in English with this level that I have?
Yeah, of course you can. Obviously, I recommend you to choose like a novel that doesn't have like that, let's say, sophisticated vocabulary, right? Because we have some books that will have a very high, or even for native speakers, like some, I don't know, let's say talking about some British English or something like that, or English that is about, I don't know, like many centuries ago. So try to choose something that is fresh, like something new, and that will keep you, actually, is very books like novels about young, I don't know, love or whatever, will have a very how can I say, accurate vocabulary, because you can learn idioms. I mean, here in the course, we learn like how to communicate in English, how to ask, how to give directions, how to whatever, and that's pretty good. But we don't learn that much about idioms. Idioms in English are like phrases or words, just as here in Spanish, just as here in Mexico, we do have some phrases that we cannot translate because are very colloquial and very of us. I mean, they are like our words here in Spanish. They also have these type of words and phrases. So it's good to read or to watch fresh content so we can learn this type of updated, let's say more than fresh, updated content, right? Something that is new. Let's say try to look for series that are not that old, or books that are kind of new, because they will have vocabulary that will help you get some expressions. Those are
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. And this is for everyone, right? I was telling Isela because she was asking me what to do to improve. And I was telling her that I recommend you guys to do whatever you can do in English. I mean, if you are going to listen to music, try to find music in English that you know that you will like and that you will want to sing so you can learn the lyrics. And that will help you a lot to develop your listening skill. And watching movies and that it's also awesome. I mean, the time, for example, in my case, and probably it is also your case, when I was studying with people from well, let's say from different places who actually they learn English as a first well, not necessarily as a first language, but they were exposed to the language because they lived in the United States, or they had relatives very close to them that taught them how to speak it, and so they were kind of raised with the English language, and that wasn't my case. So I was feeling that disadvantage. I mean, I was like, oh, okay, I need to do something so I can reach the level I want to speak and understand and that. So it's a very, how can I say this? It's very, it's a lot of satisfaction once you are listening to a song or watching a movie and you don't need the subtitles because you can understand everything. That feels very good. And what makes you feel that? Practice. I mean, if you do it, you will get it, because it is definitely not the same answering exercises or having conversation between us, because whether or not, I mean, we all speak Spanish too, and if there's something that we don't understand, I can switch the language and help you, and you can probably get it better. Or maybe if you get used to my accent, then you will probably listen to another person speaking it and you will be like, okay, I need you to speak slower. So we cannot like go like that. I mean, it's okay. It's totally okay to, when we're learning, when we want to practice it with somebody who speaks English, to ask them to speak slower or to repeat the words and phrases and that, so we can better understand what they're saying. But I mean, we're not gonna do that forever, right? So that's what we need to get used, our listening and speaking abilities. We need to practice that. So in my opinion, I'm very happy that you decided to study English because you want to learn it, but just having 3 hours of class a week, it's not enough. So you need to make it part of yourself too. I mean, it's like listening, as I said before, listen to music when you are driving or when you are in your house cleaning or doing homework or working or whatever you're doing. If you can, listen to music in English. If you are going to watch a movie, watch it in English. And I was telling Isela that it's better if, at this level that you have, guys, I'm totally sure that you can put subtitles but in English, and that will be better than if you place subtitles in Spanish. Okay.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you for those words. Thank you.
Don't worry. I got inspired. Okay. Well, we were working with this unit introduction discussion. So you guys were discussing this. Okay. So this was between your classmates. Okay. So now let's go then to the models of certainty number 1. So everybody, please, let's go to grammar models of certainty number 1. Wait. Okay, so here it says, do you know where John is? Are you guys here already?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, great. So it says, do you know where John is? No, I don't. He might be on a break. This word that I have in blue here is called a modal. Learn more about this. It says in here, certainty. If we are less than 100% certain about a situation, we can use modal verbs to show our level of certainty. These are expressions, I mean, it's like the average of frequency. We sometimes separate them in percentages, but it's not that, it's like that. I mean, it's not that we cannot change them. It's for us to have an idea on when to use them. So if we are 100% sure and certain about something, we are going to use no modal verbs. We are going to use just facts. And for that, we're gonna use present tense or whatever tense, since we are sure. For example, if I say here, oh, he's on a break, I can say he's going to be on a break in 30 minutes. I mean, everything that I use in a tense like present or future or whatever, and I'm saying it, it's because I know that is going to happen. So it means that I'm 100% certain about that. And then we have almost 100% certain for this type of expression. And let's say that it's with almost 100%, I mean, it's like a 90 or 90 something. It's very high. It's very high, the certain of these expressions. When we use he must, for the he must, or he has to, or he's got to. Remember that, I don't exactly remember when, but we already saw about got. Remember that it's the same as has, right? So for example, if I say he must be on a break, must means that you are sure, but you're not 100% sure. I mean, it is what he's supposed to be doing, right? Because you know, according to his schedule, that he must be on a break, right? Or he has to be on a break. This one is the same. Let's say that you are you're working and you know that your co-worker and you have the break at the same time, and then you don't find your co-worker. So you say, oh, he has to be on a break. I mean, it's like, where is he? Often a lot of us have to and have got to can be used as the same meaning of must, especially in American English, which is the one that we're learning. So has to or has got to is the same. And we're talking about something that, again, similar to must, was supposed to be happening, but for a reason we're not sure because we are not seeing, we don't have proofs, right? Probably, or we're not seeing the person if we were supposed to see the person. Now, on the opposite, if we're talking about something uncertain, we can use may, might, or could. And this is just to talk about something that we are talking about, something that it's probable, but we're not sure. I mean, we're just saying that it's a possibility. For example, oh, he might be on a break. For example, let's say that you're looking for a friend. Let's call this friend Sophia. And then you say, okay, I'm looking for Sophia. Have you seen her? Do you know where is she? And then you can say, oh, she may be on a break. I mean, you're saying if you don't find her, it's because maybe she is on a break. I mean, I'm not saying that it's for sure. I haven't either seen her, but I'm saying that it's a possibility, right? Oh, she may be on a break. Oh, she might be on a break, or she could be on a break. These three modal verbs express something that is possible, but it's not sure, right? So far, so good?
Yeah, teacher, it's clear.
Okay, and talking about these ones, for example, we have them in order. May, it's slightly more possible than might, but at the end, if you decide to use might instead of may, I mean, it's not that there is like a big difference. You can use may or might, and it will be basically the same. But let's say that may is slightly a little bit more possible than might. Examples. He must be hungry. He hasn't eaten anything all day. I mean, I'm in this example, for the example that he says he must be hungry because he hasn't eaten anything all day. I'm talking about this because when you don't eat, you get hungry, and then if you spend all the day or many hours waiting to eat, you are starving. So he must be hungry. It's like, it's say that I'm not 100% sure because I haven't asked him, but according to what I know, he must be hungry. She has to be here. That's her bag and coat. You're not seeing the person, but you're seeing her stuff. So you're saying that she has to be there. It's similar. It's basically the same as must. She has to go home early. She might have to do her homework still. She might. It's a possibility because if she's going home early, it's because probably she has homework. And it's something, it's like something that, an idea, right? Something that came to my mind. Okay, next. In negative situations, we say the following. 100% is the same. We just use the negative form of the present or the future or whatever tense you're talking. When you are almost 100% certain about the negative situation, you use can't. He can't be here. Can't is commonly used to express a strong certainty that something is impossible. Why? Because you know, for example, let's talk about that we are in a Japanese restaurant and then somebody told you, oh, I saw Sophia eating over there. And then you say, no, she can't be here. And you say that because you know that she hates Japanese food. So it's just something like to express that, to express something that it's kind of impossible. Then we have uncertain. He may not be there. He might not be there. He might not be here. May not and might not express uncertainty. Notice that could is used for this meaning. Could is not used for this meaning because could, on the other hand, it's used to talk about ability. So if you say she couldn't, it's you're expressing something in the past, like, oh, she couldn't be here because she was busy, for example. You're talking about something that wasn't possible, but for sure, right? And where we're talking about possibilities, in this case, something uncertain, we use may not or might not to express something that you consider is not possible. For example, she joined the school this morning, so she can't know the rules of the school yet. I mean, I'm saying she can't know the rules. This is according to me because I consider it is too soon, but maybe she does know them, so I don't know. Next one, you said John was Canadian, but he speaks English with an Irish accent. He can be Canadian. Again, I'm saying that according to his accent, he cannot be Canadian. I'm not sure about that. It's like, I don't have proofs, but I don't have doubts, right? Next one, Joseph may not understand what you're saying. His English is not as good as mine. So what I'm saying here is that he has a low level of English. So probably it's like he won't be able to understand everything and you will have to speak slower and that, or maybe he does. Remember that when we use this type of modal verbs, we are expressing something that for us, according to us, is something certain or uncertain. Now, continuous form. We can use modal about with the verb to be and the verb it's in its ing form to mean that something is in progress. For example, he might be working late. It can't be raining right now. It was sunny this morning. She must be sleeping at home. She isn't answering her phone. She may or might be having a party. It's pretty noisy. Okay, so here we're talking about something that for us, according to us, is in progress and talking about, again, possibilities, right? Certainty or uncertainty. Okay, so what do you think about this? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher, it's clear.
Yes.
The last part, teacher, the last part is like present continuous or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. It's for when we are talking about something that should be in progress, right? For example, if I'm at home and then I know that my roommate or whoever hasn't arrived and I know that this person always gets home at a certain time, then you can say, oh, he might be working late. Because you consider it's in progress, that action, right?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so then let's go and practice. I'm gonna share with you. It's been shared. Now we're gonna open it and say, modals of certainty number 1. Complete the sentences with your own ideas. Answers may vary because this is according to you, okay? For example, they have been traveling for over 22 hours. They must be exhausted. So you are going to choose an adjective or whatever word you consider fits and completes the sentences, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Okay, so please work on it and tell
Okay.
me when you're ready.
It's only exercise one, teacher?
Yes. Finish?
Okay. I finished, but I want to tell you that it's very difficult, this exercise.
Getting the words? Yeah. Yeah, because when we have the words and the parentheses and everything is pretty easy. But when we have to think and get the words, I mean, it
I
makes our
understand
brain
you.
tired,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Okay. Girls, did you finish?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No?
Yes.
Okay, how many sentences do you need to complete, Susana?
Just 2 more and
More?
finished.
Okay, okay. So then I won't be asking you until you tell me that you're done, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, let's go then to the letter A. Jose, please.
Okay, John has 4 jobs. He can't sleep well.
Okay.
Is correct? Or
Yeah,
not?
I mean, yes, of course. As soon as it makes sense, it's perfect.
Okay.
Remember that in this exercise, guys, we're not gonna have the same answers. Probably we can like coinciding 1 or 2 or maybe 3, but you are allowed to have different answers. As soon as they fit the context of the sentence, they're good, okay?
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Letter B. Isela, please.
Okay. Teacher, I'm not sure.
Okay, go ahead.
That suitcase is really big. It's going to be documented. I could say, I want to say documentada, pero
But probably we're talking more in this case. I mean, it could be, but we're talking about, we need to find a reason of why the suitcase is really big. Do you get me?
okay, yeah.
It's very difficult, teacher. I told you.
Oh, it's good. It's good. You are in the 70
Very
level.
difficult.
Everything is going to be very difficult now. Okay.
Okay.
So, Isela, what do you think?
Uh,
Because that suitcase is really big. It's got to what?
Because it's for a long trip.
Okay, it's got to be for a long trip. Could be.
Okay.
We can also, if your answer is also related to that, it's full of clothing, it's full of whatever, or it's very heavy or something like that, it's also good, okay? Letter C, Alondra, it says, I can hear fire trucks. There must
come here.
There must. Why do you think is the reason that you hear fire trucks?
Okay. There must be a fire or an accident.
A fire or accident. Very good. Okay. Letter D. Remember, Susana, to tell me when you're done, okay? Jose, letter D. Sam hasn't come to school today.
Yes, I finished.
Okay. So then help me, Susana. Letter D. Sam hasn't come to school today. He may what?
Be sick.
He might be sick. Very good.
He may be busy, teacher. He may be busy or he may be busy.
Up to you.
What?
Up to you. If you want it to be.
Maybe he might be busy or he might be I don't understand very well this answer.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. It's according,
Okay.
according to you. You decide. You decide the real reason. For Susana,
Okay.
it's because he may be sick. I mean, it's what she thinks. Okay.
He may, but my question is about the answer, teacher. Susana said he might be busy. Susana said that he might be busy. I asked about this.
Okay.
This answer. The correct way to say is he might be busy or he might be busy.
She said he may be sick.
Let me see. He may be sick. Ah,
Yes.
oh, sorry. Sorry.
You
Sorry, teacher.
misunderstood. You
Sorry,
thought that she
Susana.
said he may be busy.
Okay, he may be sick. Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you. Thank you,
You're
but
welcome. Okay, Jose, help me then with letter E. This looks like John's code. He must what?
this look like John's Scott. He must forget it.
He must forgot it in past, right?
In past, forgot it.
Yeah, because you're saying that the jacket is there because he forgot it.
It's in past. Okay. Forgot it.
Sure.
Yes,
I put a different answer.
of course. Tell me what you have.
I put it be forget it.
He must be, I don't think so. Maybe it could be he must have forgotten it.
Okay.
If you wanted to use a verb to be, it had to be like that.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
But okay, well, let's go then to letter F. Isela, she never sees her husband. She may what?
She may miss him.
Very good. Alondra, why are you laughing, Susana?
Because I put
But
she
are
may
you
be
laughing?
workaholic.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Both make sense.
Yes.
Alondra, G, please.
He has 5 cars. He can use them all.
Okay, he can use them all. I actually feel the same like this. I mean, when I see that famous people have many cars, it's like, why? Why do they want so many cars? They won't be able to use them all, at least. Well, I don't know. Okay. Hey, letter H, Susana. John just bought a new car. He has to
Be a saver.
He has to be a saver. Like this.
Yes.
Okay. Next one. Letter I. Letter I. Jose, it says, the woman is wearing a scarf and a winter jacket. She must what?
She must be called.
Very good. She must be cool.
That was difficult.
Letter J.
Exactly.
Isela, when I read, I always get headaches.
You might need glasses.
Very good. You might need glasses.
Okay.
Letter K, Alondra. My handwriting is really messy. You may not.
Use it.
You may not what, sorry?
Use it. Use it.
Ha-
Use.
Use. Use it. I think that you misunderstood. What is handwriting?
It's careful when to her.
Handwriting es como escribir a mano, ¿no?
Yeah, handwriting. So it's saying that my handwriting.
Okay. I understand the la pluma.
Okay.
The
So what
pen,
did it be then? It says my handwriting, the way I write, it's a mess. You may not what? What comes to your mind?
Written.
It's for example, let's say that you're asking me for my notes and I tell you, oh, my handwriting is a mess. You may not what? What do you think? Somebody has something different?
Could be understand it.
Yes, you may not understand it. Under.
Okay.
Okay. Did you get it?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's go to letter A. Susana, it says, his girlfriend went back to her country yesterday. He has to
Be sad.
be sad. He has to be sad. Yeah.
Yes.
Must be sad. Okay, letter M. Jose, I lost $500 at the casino last night. Oh no, you must.
No, you must feel very bad
Okay,
or very sad.
up to you. You decide.
Mhm.
Okay, now let's go to the second part. And the second part says, read the text. Each text has 3 questions. Answer the questions by making guesses about the situations. For example, the text says, James, I think about you every day and I miss you so much. In fact, I carry your photo with me and look at it when I'm sad. I hope you're enjoying your new opportunity in China and I am excited to see you in the spring. This is a context. We have like more information about it, right? And then we have questions that we're going to answer using modal verbs based on what we previously read, okay? For example, what is the relationship between the writer and James? Oh, they must be married, or that they must be boyfriend and girlfriend or in a relationship. And then we're gonna answer, why is James in China? Oh, he must be working, or he might be student. I mean, you decide according with the information we have, okay? Is it clear what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Teacher, I need to go in this moment.
Yeah, and actually, that's what I was going to tell you, girls and Jose, that probably this activity will take you more than 5 minutes. So can you finish part 2 for homework and we check it tomorrow?
Okay,
Yes,
thank
Yes,
you.
it's okay.
Thank you
Perfect.
very much.
Yes, okay.
See you on Wednesday, sorry, not tomorrow, on Wednesday.
See you.
See you.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank
nice
you.
night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.